All right. This is kind of something that has bothered me quite a bit over the years. That I don't think positions when they label guys as positions in basketball, it really doesn't mean anything. I'm pretty sure they came up with it because when they came out with basketball cards, they had to be like they had to kind of identify the guy as like, oh, he's something. He's not just a basketball player because in in football and baseball at least, when you have positions, it's because you go to a position. You can go to a spot, the same spot every single time. You have to have 7 guys on the line, and like wide receivers, running backs, especially nowadays, they're kind of interchangeable. But for the most part, you line up in the backfield, wide receiver. If you're a straight up wide receiver, you line up on the line or outside, at least. If you are a running back, you're in the backfield most of the time. In baseball, if you play first base, you go to first base. If you go third base, center field, so on and so forth. In basketball, all 5 guys can go anywhere at any time. You can't stand in the lane. Nobody can stand in the lane for 3 seconds. And you can go back court without the ball, but you can't go back court with the ball. So those are the only designated areas you can't be. So there's really no such thing as positions in basketball. I mean, if you're a power forward but you play outside, what are you really a power forward? I think when the coach is like drawing up plays like 1, 2, 3, 4, that's really just so that you know who you are. You can't just have 5 X's out there and be like, you go here, you go here. Like, wait, which X am I? Which X am I running into? Which X is taking the shot? So, and it's not really a big deal, but there's all these like pointless debates like who's the greatest point guard of all time, because what really is a point guard? I mean, is Steph Curry a point guard? He brings the ball up, but he's not like a pass first kind of guy. Like LeBron James was kind of a point guard, or is whatever, because he most of the time he brings the ball up and he passes the ball. He actually plays like a point guard. He plays like a point guard that can score out of his mind. So I mean, I'm not really. I don't know what you do. Just get rid of all the position labels. I don't know, but you can have 5 guys and they go in. They all have the same roles. If in football, if you're on the offensive line, you can't run downfield and a pass. So there's actually a reason why you would have that. But positions, they don't really make any sense. I mean, if you had Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan on the same team, you can play them both. There's no reason why you can't. You can. So, and then they always say Tim Duncan is the greatest power forward of all time, which like he's an amazing player. He's got me in the top 10 there. Even though I'd have to go back and see who'd be the other 9. I don't know why top 10's a big deal, because it's like, is 11 to 15 really not as good? They probably are. I mean, there's been a lot of great players in the history of the league. But I feel like they say that because they kind of have to give him something, even though he's like, I mean, he plays down low, just like any center would. And a lot of the times, he's the tallest guy on the court. So, and if you have a smaller lineup, then he's center. So it doesn't really make any sense. It's not like the center doesn't have to get the jump ball. And you can use anyone. So I think we can do away with positions in basketball. Because we never really needed it. And if you think I'm crazy about this, Jalen Rose said the same thing. Like, God, that was like 15 years ago on First Take when him and Skip Bayless had that thing. He said positions were only created by like a sports writer to. I don't know why. Maybe he thought it made it easier to follow the game or something like that. But you don't need them, not in basketball. So I don't know if that's really a rant, but it's just something I don't think they really have a need for. So if I'm crazy, tell me. If you've been saying the same thing for all these years, you tell me that too. So see ya.